cross the legs with the right leg in front. Inhale to arch the back and exhale to round the back. Seated cat-cow. Inhale, pull the shoulders back, open the chest. Exhale, round the shoulders, look down. Try once more. Very nice. Setting up for a twist in hero pose. If you like, you could place a towel between your feet and then take a seat on that towel in a kneeling position. Let's have our 2 blocks. We're going to have one block over to the right side of our right thigh, and the other block behind our lower back. Turn so your left hand is on the block at the outside of the right thigh, and the other hand is on the block behind you. As always with the props, it can take a little bit of kind of exploration to find what works best. You could always stack those 2 blocks over to your right side, or remove one block from behind you. Whatever works, the goal here is for the hands to be supported enough that the chest can be lifted, the shoulders drawing back and down. So let's come on down to the right side, placing the right forearm down with our elbow directly underneath our armpit. Have your shoulders, hips, and knees all in line from the side. Extend the left leg out to straight. Use your left hand to help you press up into a nice big side plank, extending the left arm to the sky. Wonderful. Breathing here, let's extend the left arm overhead. Push the hips up as high as you can. So you'll feel that whole right side of your waist working. You may also feel the hips working a little bit here. Bring the left arm back to in line with the shoulder and try floating the left foot. If it's not going to work, that's fine. Trust yourself. But if it is, get it up there. The leg parallel with the rest of our waist. So we've got a nice straight line here. Hips up as high as you can, almost there. Wonderful. From there, we're going to grab one of our blocks. We're going to slide it between the thighs, the narrow way, so the way that it's the skinniest. And then step the heels into the hips. Press the hands and arms down and lift the hips high for a bridge pose. Squeeze the block and try floating your right foot. Pelvis super level. Here's where that pelvic floor comes in. So work to tuck the bum under, squeeze the block. Feel as if you're pulling up and in through those seat muscles. That's it. Stay as high as you can. Set the right foot down. Get equal footing again. Hips high as possible. Same thing, other side. Extend the left leg. Hips are level. If you're not sure if they're level, put your hands on there and check in. Keep the block where it is. And lift the knees up and in towards the chest, pressing the hands and arms down into the mat alongside our body. Make sure the lower back stays connected to the mat at all times. Inhale to tap the toes on the mat. Exhale to bring them back to center and in. Yep, if the block's hitting you in the belly, push it out a little further. There we go. So you can see the knees are staying in the same position the whole time. So think you're lowering from the hip and drawing back up. We don't want to be just bending the knees more to bring the toes down. Keep that nice 90-degree bend the entire time. Nice squeezing that block. If the low back is popping up off the mat, please do not go as far. Awesome job. Setting up for a supported fish pose. So we can have 2 or 3 towels. You can see I added another one there. Stacked behind us. Our hips about a foot away from the towel, maybe a little bit closer. You'll see once you get down. Lay down so that the rib cage and upper back is supported by the towel, and then place the head on the block. You'll remember this from restorative yoga month number 1. It's been a while since we've done this one, but it feels so good. So turn the block as needed and make sure that the block is flat. A lot of times I'll see people put the block on an angle. It's never fallen or anything. It's just a safety precaution. Make sure that the block is in fact flat so it's not on some crazy angle. Once we feel comfortable with our setup, let's stretch the arms out to the sides in kind of a Y position. So we are going to have a towel behind us. We can always use a little more support if we needed. We're getting into our plow pose. So remember, you could always have the towels behind your head if you needed, or the chair behind your head to rest the feet on. Otherwise, we can go without any props back there. Extend the legs up to the sky. Press into the hands and arms. Send the legs back behind us so the toes are coming towards the floor. See if we can really drive the hips up so that they line up right on top of the shoulders. Nice deep breaths here. Focus on the stretch you're feeling in the back.